Great to be back on another Friday night adventure with you.
Yeah.
We've got another great night of fun and challenges and encouragement for you.
Thank you for joining us tonight.
Thank you
We're
for
so glad
joining us.
you are here.
Thank
We're
you
so
for joining
glad you're
us
part of this.
for the comfort of your living room.
Yeah.
I hope that you are wearing nice and comfy clothes. Hopefully we'll see some of those later on our Zoom hangout.
100%. We just have an update to give you about how Tribal Wars is going to look online. So Tribal Wars is what we do as a youth group to compete and have a bit of fun, to have some healthy competition or not so healthy competition, to make sure that we are getting together as teams to build team spirit. Normally we would do this in person with massive games and challenges, but as we're online, we've been coming up with some creative ways of how to do Tribal Wars online. So we want to tell you a few things that you can do to earn tribal points for your team, your tribe at home today, tomorrow, this week. So first of all, we have challenges that we're going to be releasing throughout the week. Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, recording yourself. It's going to be awesome. Make sure that you follow Instagram accounts to make sure you stay up to date with those, but we want to see your content. Film it, send a photo, and we might even give points for random photos and funny videos that get sent to us throughout the week as well.
Yeah,
Anything creative.
If you want to create your own content and send it our way, we would love that.
We would love to see it. What else they can do?
Also, they're leaders.
Yeah.
So the leaders are going to compete in challenges for the Samurai and the Viking tribes to earn some points. Also inviting people. Firstly, number one, not only do you earn points for inviting new people to join along, and all they have to do is comment to say that you invited them. So not only do you earn points for your tribe, but also we're going to have another crazy challenge prize that we're going to announce
very soon.
Yeah.
Last term, Yana won the UE Wonder Boom speaker for inviting the most friends. This term, you have to stay tuned to find out what the next amazing gift is going to be. Prize, I should say.
Yeah.
You're going to earn it with all the friends you'll be invited. You've got heaps of ways to stay connected, to stay online, to stay with Tribal Wars, with your team, and we want to see you participating as much as possible. Also on Zoom, when we do games in Zoom and life groups, you will be able to do scavenger hunts. We might do some Pictionary. We might do a couple of different games, so you can also earn points.
Sounds good. Anyway, we have a great night of fun planned for you. So here we go. Let's do it.
Hey guys, it's Beth here, and today's support tip is to be kind to yourself. Now, especially in this time where things aren't normal, please don't feel need to put unnecessary pressure on yourself, as it doesn't help your mental health stay in a good space. Do what you can and know that that is enough. Be proud of what you do in a day, whether that is summarizing a bit of your notes for school, or whether that's as simple as getting up before 9 a.m. and having a healthy breakfast. We love you, we care about you, we're proud of you, and we're here to support you in anything. So if you ever need to chat, just send us a message on the Lifegate Youth Instagram page, or have a chat to your small group leader in your Zoom call.
Alrighty, hey guys, welcome to our blindfold taste test challenge. As you might see, Justin and I freaking out just a little bit. We set each other a challenge to go to the shops and pick 10 items for each other to taste.
Yeah.
Which means...
As you guys know from the previous food challenge,
Justin did not do very well.
I was loving myself from that one.
So I'm hoping I can channel my inner Josh Seffold rather than my inner Justin tonight.
If you're channeling your inner Justin, you're going to have some problems. It's going to be difficult.
Oh dear, I'm actually kind of freaking out about what Justin has put in his bag. Because before this started, I asked him, did you get me any nice items that I actually would like the taste of? And he said no. I thought Justin had a little bit of humanity in him, but apparently he just wants to kill me. So I got him some nice items, but we'll have to just wait and see. All right, so the challenge is we have our spoons. We have our bucket to put the spoons in. We each have a bag of 10 food items, and we have a bin just in case one of us does not quite make it.
I'm calling there as a high potential. I will need to use that bin. I just want to say for all the samurais out there, I got roped back into this food challenge. It wasn't my choice.
Oh, please. We're great youth pastors and youth leaders, but don't torture our youth leaders, ever.
And I'm probably going to let you down, but hey.
We're going to have some fun.
We're going to find out.
So, I am going first. Oh, gosh. I'm putting the blindfold on. And basically, I need to taste these food items, try and not vomit, And if I can make it, guess what the food item is. So we're going to keep a bit of a score tally. Ooh, that's an interesting noise. I'm ready for my first challenge. This is really tight. I cannot see a thing.
So, Christy, this one's a bit more of a drink, so I'm going to hand it to you.
A drink? Oh, sheesh.
So, here's the cup.
Oh, dear. This is cold.
Yeah, it's been in the
Can
fridge.
I smell it?
Nope.
Oh, dear. I feel like I need this already.
Just pluck your nose and give it a go.
What is that? Is that an egg? I have no idea what that is. Oh, it doesn't taste bad. It's more just like super solid and slimy.
Just do a swig of it and you'll figure it out.
I can't smell anything. I cannot smell anything. I have no idea what that is.
Do one more swig of it and I reckon you'll be able to get it.
Yeah, I can't. I don't know. I feel like it's just an egg, like a semi-cooked egg.
Well, she'd be right with it being an egg. It is a complete raw egg.
Raw egg. Hey, I got it. So I did do raw egg. Oh, lovely. I've never tasted a raw egg before. That's kind of fun. All right, that wasn't too bad. I'm just going to have a sip of water because I hate that texture. It was so bad. Oh, dear. I'm doing this for the Vikings, guys. Vikings, you better be cheering me on right now in the comments because I'm doing this for you. Whew, all right, one of 10. Let's do this.
So this next one's going to be on a spoon.
Okay, I'm ready. What was that noise? Was that a jar lid? I think that's a jar. Oh, dear.
So, do you want me to feed it to you?
No, I would rather hold it and have control over what is going in my body.
All right, you're going to have to balance it then.
Balance it, all right. Oh, dear. Is it liquid? Like, am I going to spill it?
No, it's solidy.
Oh. Oh, fine. Well, they're on him.
Okay. Well, it's 2 from 2 so far, so because I'm not a very good master chef. I'm always going to be the one that just does the dishes because I am actually atrocious at cooking.
This is bad. Oh. All right, I did it. I swallowed it. That was a huge one.
Yeah.
Did you have to give me the biggest one?
That was the one that just floated to the top, and I was like, yeah, you know what?
Yeah, sure. I'm just going to accidentally give you the biggest one.
So, I bought something that I currently used in the I used it in the blending mix.
Oh dear.
And so it's making a return.
Okay.
So this is what it is.
Is this chili? Please don't tell me this is
It's
chili.
not chili. It's not
Right.
chili, but it was definitely used in the and it was actually I'll give you a hint.
No hints.
No
I'm
hints?
winning this by pure skill and determination.
Alright. Here you are.
Where is it? What am I holding?
A
Is that a spoon?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Is it going to spill?
No.
Alright. Oh, is that Spam? Oh no, what is it? It's like, yeah, it's Spam, isn't it?
Nope.
It's like a hammy tuna about something.
Ooh,
It's like a salmon? No?
close.
Tuna, salmon, fishy.
So ham was correct.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, cool. Alright, I got it.
So it's 50% correct. Chicken and ham.
Oh,
So-
okay. That wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. Alright, we're getting it.
So
You guys, I'm actually doing, I haven't vomited yet. This is amazing.
she's doing it quite well. This is
I heard Joel's reaction. Oh no!
for
is this
anyone
gonna
who
be?
doesn't know.
Oh dear.
I'm gonna give this one a bit of a whiff.
Oh no, please don't whip it. Oh dear. What is this gonna be?
Oi.
Is it gonna, am I gonna spill? Am I gonna vomit?
I'm just gonna be honest with you. I've never once bought these in my life
Oh
before.
dear.
I've just heard great things about them.
Oh no. I don't like the sound of this. The
Alright,
silence
yeah.
and... Oh, is it a spoon?
Yeah. So you're gonna have to balance.
Oh, I got. Oh, okay, I see what it's liquid?
It's not liquid. It's got liquid surrounding it.
Oh dear. Oh dear. It's swallowed, it's done, but I got the smell of the oil. Oh dear. That was like a sardine or something, or like a
Nope.
a fish something. It's
It was seafood.
Oh, I don't like that flavor at all. Oh, what is it? It's a little fish, isn't it? Like a little what's it called? An anchovy? No, it's not it. Is it?
Not an anchovy.
Sardine. It's in a tin, right?
It's in a tin.
What is it called? I can't remember what it's called. What's it called?
A mussel.
Oh, it's a mussel.
That's a
I've
mussel.
never eaten a mussel before. Wow.
Well, it turns out Chrissy doesn't like mussels.
There we
you
go. I feel like that could be appealing in with some other ingredients in there.
Yeah, no, I won't be ever buying that again.
That does not smell or taste nice though. I have like the oil on my fingers. It smells fishy. Ugh. Oh, at least we're washing our hands a lot at the coronavirus time, so.
Alright,
Did you just gag? You
Yeah.
can't gag for the food that you're going to give me. That's not fair.
Oh, that's
Oh,
just...
Oh, I can smell it from over here. What is this?
So it's going to be a bit of a balancing act.
Oh dear. Alright, just put it over the bin so I don't spill anything.
Yep.
Is it a spoon?
Yeah.
Oh, I just melted on my finger. Oh, it's like, oh no, I can't do this. Oh, am I smelling it first? Is it big? Is it a lot? Can I like take half of it off?
Yeah, just hand feed yourself. Hand feed.
Oh, what is it? Is it a fish? I don't want a fish. Is it a fish? Justin, I don't like you.
Oh,
Is it a fish?
I can't confirm or deny that information.
I'm not doing. It's a fish. Oh, nah. Oh, how do I do this? Is it a bite?
You just bite it. Give it a go.
Oh, okay, it's not that bad.
Wow, that was an
Is it like
overreaction
a
and a half.
tuna or like a... It tastes like tuna. Is it a sardine?
Sardine.
Yeah,
there we go. You're doing really well at this.
Something. That wasn't that bad. It just felt disgusting.
Okay.
Oh, alright. I'm
So-
proud of myself. I haven't vomited yet.
So I did a bit of seafood for you, so I'm really testing your seafood knowledge. However, this one is not seafood. For
I need a
anyone who
tissue.
can't see, this is... Yeah,
Did you just gag again? You can't stop gagging at the food that I'm about to be eating. That's not fair. Justin is so cruel.
It doesn't smell terrible, so
Okay,
let's
there
hope
you
it
go.
doesn't
That's
taste
fine.
terrible.
I gave you nice. I'm giving you nice things, alright?
Yeah, but I've got no
Is it a
excuse.
spoon? Is it a spoon?
It's a spoon.
Am I balancing it?
No.
Alright, cool. Oh. It doesn't smell horrible.
No, I thought it would smell a lot worse than what it did. Obviously, it tastes bad.
Like, it's not that bad. What is it, though? I can't... It feels like tuna paste or something. Like, it does taste fishy still. Maybe that's just a leftover fish smell. It's a paste of something.
It's definitely a paste.
I just feel like it's like a tuna paste or something like that. What is it?
Liver.
Oh, gross. You're so mean.
So,
Liver. I have liver,
Liver.
of what?
Whose
liver?
It says liver.
Human liver?
Pig. There you go. Pig liver. Oh.
I didn't spew. I held it in there.
That's wrong.
Ooh. Pig liver, you guys. Vikings, this is what I do for you. I eat pig liver. This is wonderful. You can't
We're
say I'm
going
not
a bit with the
committed.
healthy section.
Oh,
But,
okay, I can do health.
So let's break
try.
a little bit of this. You
Oh,
just hold
it
out.
sounds like crispy.
Hold out your hand. It's a bit.
That feels so weird. Is this like kale or something? Let's try this. Healthy. Yeah, I think it's kale.
It's kale.
Hey!
I was
It does not taste very nice, actually.
No.
I don't know why health freaks eat this for fun. I'm just gonna put that in the bin because that's not
Just
worthy.
put it on the plant. No one will know.
In all the next youth online videos, we'll
Yeah.
see the kale sticking out of plant.
So I've got a few more foods to go through.
How many are we
One,
up to?
two. This is 8. Oh no, this is 9.
This is number
no,
9.
this is 8.
This is 8.
8.
Can you do your maths, please? Thank you.
Sorry. Damn.
Oh no, this
Alright.
is another jar. Oh, it's like a pickled something.
Nah, it's a bit of a balancing act, this one.
Oh, okay. Can we do it on the bin?
Yeah.
What am I? Where is the spoon? Oh, here. Okay. Ooh, that does not smell very appealing. Is this like? Is it big? Oh, that's such a weird. That's baby food.
Yeah,
It's like I think it's like a pumpkin something.
Oh, close.
Pumpkin and sweet potato something.
Sweet potato.
Sweet potato and like cashew or something. I don't know.
Wow.
Sweet potato and what's the normal combination of sweet potato? I have no idea.
So it's golden sweet corn and chicken.
Oh,
So
that did not taste like either of those things.
all right,
But
so
I have it on my hand.
we're down
and
to the
that's not
final
very
two.
nice.
This one is delicacy during the 70s.
The 70s.
Probably.
Oh no. Please don't tell me this is like an oyster or something like that.
No, I wasn't that mean. I was looking at them though. But I was
Of course you were looking at them. Is this gonna spill?
Not really.
It has a strong smell.
Maybe that's just me.
I don't know what that is. Is that Spam?
That would be spam.
Yes! Woo!
And the lucky last, I left this for last because it just looks the most disgusting.
Oh
It could be nice, who knows? But I
no!
mean,
I was nice to you. I gave you nice things as well as mean things. I feel so ripped off.
Oh, yeah. Let's pour a little bit of that into there.
Oh,
Uh,
poor. Oh dear.
all right, so
Please don't make me vomit on my last one. That's not very nice.
it's only a little bit. You'll be right.
Am I gonna? Is it liquid?
No.
Okay. Is it gonna fall off my spoon?
No.
Oh, that smells like paint. What are you feeding me?
Oh boy, that smells bad.
I swallowed it. I don't know what that was. That's some sort of fish thing too.
Yep.
It's so salty.
No, I would not eat that. No.
What was that?
that
It's a fish. or
my
something.
dear Christy would be an anchovy.
Oh, okay, cool. So I was always close before.
You were close.
Anchovy.
So I got
Well,
you a lot of secrets.
Am I done? Can I take this
Yeah,
off?
take it off. This is your
Stunning.
beautiful.
Yes.
How would you rate my
Oh dear. I
waiting
feel like you just went
services?
to the fish aisle. Oh, it's so bright. I'm blinded.
I'm not the biggest fan of seafood.
Oh,
Like,
is that what I ate?
yeah, that's what you ate.
Oh
so
no.
that's what Christy ate for everyone who.
I put
that's
this in my mouth.
yeah.
Oh,
And
you
this
guys, I ate smoked mussels for you.
This
Oh my goodness.
beautiful fish.
Oh. I feel like. Oh, okay, that's gross.
So yeah. We're still friends, right? My
I
favorite
need
by
water.
far was the egg, though.
I'm
That
so
was
glad I didn't like chug that. That would have been. Are you gonna vomit from your own stuff?
Why would health nuts do that?
Alright, we gotta
That's
go quickly. Here we go.
Alright.
Oh, I can't show you this. You gotta put on a
Alright, yeah.
blindfold.
Alright. Speed round it.
Alright, speed round. Here we go.
Dear Heavenly Father, please make the food taste good.
Amazing. Alright, here we go. First one. If I can open this. I will do this. I don't need no man. Calm down.
What?
Oh, I thought you were offering to open
I
it.
went for the spoon.
There we go. Alright, we got it.
But yes, independent woman.
Here we go. Alright, is a spoon? It could roll off. So I would just put that all in your mouth. One big gulp.
Mm. Oh, what is that? Oh!
You're gonna spew already?
That's not good. Oh, why does my gag reflex suck so much? Oh!
What is that?
Is that like those like little small corn things, like sweet corn and
Not
that?
corn. That, my friend, is a gherkin. It is a type of pickle.
I do know what a gherkin. See, and funny thing, I always get gherkins on pickles on my burger at
You
Macca's.
just can't eat them. Alright, here we go. Next one, spoon. It's on the spoon. There you go.
Baked beans.
Close.
Some sort of bean.
Some sort of beans. It is red kidney beans with chili and olive oil. That one actually sounded pretty nice.
I can feel the chili. Ooh.
I didn't purposely mean to get you chili. I'm so
Oh,
sorry.
why am I so white? Damn. Woohoo!
Why am I so white? It's amazing. Alright, here we go. It's a little bit liquidy, so just be a bit careful. It's so like The hesitation.
That's corn.
Yeah,
Or like
that's corn.
sweet corn or something like that.
Alright, I'm getting a spoon for you.
Yeah.
Here you go.
I know that little giggle. That means you got something planned. Oh, I know what this is. Nah, I'm just terrible at guessing foods.
That was a smoked mussel that you gave me, and I stole it back and gave it to you. I just wanted you to taste the misery that you put me through.
Honestly, like, okay, it wasn't great, but
It's not that bad.
It's
It just
not
has a really
terrible.
weird texture.
yeah.
I feel like half these foods just look horrible.
Mm.
Here we go. This ones will kind of roll off if you let them see this go. Chuck them in there.
Oh.
What? Is he going for it?
Oh, that one.
I should have given you a bigger mouthful, then you would have really vomited. Alright.
That one got me. Oh, that's sitting on the stomach. Oh.
Alright, here we go. This one is probably the worst by far. I'm just warning you now. So
And
sorry.
I barely could do that one.
Yeah.
Okay, this is gonna sound weird, but that was nice.
I know. I feel like half of it is just the amp up to like make it sound really bad, so your stomach starts
That was
building
like
up the
some
tension.
banana appley yogurt type
Yeah,
thing.
nice. That's close. It's a banana flavored custard.
Oh, I love my custard.
This is good. That was not what I was expecting. This is like, I don't know what this is. Sorry.
That's off to a
This
cracking
is-
start. I don't know what
I
this
know
is.
it's changing. It's changing as we pour it out. We're good. That is so weird. Enjoy this texture. I'm not really sure what it is. It's very liquidy, so you're gonna have to balance this.
That was really nice. I would actually rate that. That was really nice. I don't know what it is, but I rate that.
It is mango flavored jelly.
Yeah, I knew it was some form of jelly, but I was just like, yeah. Wow, you were so much nicer than
I know, that was so nice. I had your best interests at heart. This is gonna be great. Anyway, you can put that spoon down on the table. There you go. Alright. It's very liquidy, so just keep it flat. There you go. Oh, he's puking! I did it! I made him puke. Are you okay? Maybe I'm not so nice. Are you alright? Do you need some tissues?
Oh, what was that?
Here you go, get some water.
Oh.
Drink ya. Alright, and the final one.
Oh my gosh, that's still in my mouth. Oh my.
It's alright, I gave you a nice one to finish up, I promise. You okay?
No,
You gonna
that-
puke again?
Oh, it's sitting there. It's
Alright,
literally.
This one you have to like bite into.
Bite it. Chocolate. Oh.
See, I am nice at heart. Alright, you guys.
Happy Easter.
There we
for the other
go.
way.
So we're pretty happy we got Justin to vomit. I think I didn't quite vomit. I did gag on a few things, but we got there eventually. So thank you so much for joining us for our
What was
epic
that one that made me vomit? Damn.
apple cider vinegar.
Oh, wow.
Alright, thanks guys. We love you all. We'll see you soon.
See ya,
Bye.
please.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is part 2 of painting faces.
It's just me getting revenge on Beth for a horrible makeup job.
And I'm slightly scared. But that's okay because I get to, you know, draw something on his face as well. So it's okay. So what the thing is that we have to do like a nailed it sort of timed face paint, right? So this is what Joel will be doing on my face, but I can't look. And then this is what I am doing on Joel's face. Beautiful, stunning, I know. And we've got to see who can do it the best.
in 5 minutes. So we're going to set a timer.
And we're doing it at the same time.
Yeah, so it'll be a little bit chaotic, but that's okay. That's how we roll.
Alright.
Anyway, are you ready?
I'm ready.
I mean, I'm.
You're going down.
I'm
Samurais
Team
are going to win
Vikings.
this. Samurais are going to win.
Please. Vikings, we're getting our revenge, and it's going to happen.
Sure.
No offense.
Sure.
Okay, so timer should be 5 minutes.
Alright.
Do you reckon?
That's 1 minute.
Thanks for
Learn to
that.
count.
Okay. Wait, I need to actually see what I'm doing. Oh my goodness. Okay. Stunning. Ready? Ready?
I think so.
I'm
Let's
so
do it.
scared. Right.
Someone's bigger.
Go.
Alright.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Better hurry up.
I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
I don't actually have the same colour.
Yeah, I know. They haven't got the right colours.
We're gonna do that colour because we're feeling bougie. Right, so we've got good quality face paint thanks to Chrissy's sister for lending it to us. Sorry if I messed them up. That's okay. It's all in the art, you know? It's all in the art. You gotta do what you gotta do.
Alright.
Okay.
Let's start right in the middle.
Oh my god. I'm so scared. What are you doing to me?
It's going to rub it off. What do you got? What?
Just got to get in the eyebrows as
Oh,
well.
bubbling.
You know, just like last time. I can see out the corner of my eye that this is yellow. So I'm kind of scared that I'm going to turn into a minion after this. But
I might just go a bit rogue. How about we
please
turn into a
don't.
minion?
I am trusting you a lot right now. Oh my
Oh my
gosh.
gosh.
And this is why no one has ever asked me to do face painting for kids. Because I suck at
I
it.
reckon mine's going to be pretty good too.
Wow. You are just so,
Humble.
yeah, too confident. No one likes a confident person.
Modest is my middle name.
Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay.
That's all I think.
What, on your face or on mine? Oh, I felt that. Okay,
Alright.
you need a turn.
Actually, I shouldn't have done that.
Yeah, you shouldn't have. You should just let me be.
Alright.
Turn.
Awesome. Alright, let's move to.
Leave a comment in the chat on the side about who's going to win. Definitely me. 10. Oh, I've messed up my pattern. Let's get some on the nose. Hang
I
on.
think this is just smudging.
Let's start on a different colour. How much time do we have left?
Ah,
2.5 minutes left. We are halfway done and I am nowhere near finished.
Neither.
So,
Alright, let's go. Well, that's definitely not the colour we want. That's alright.
I'm going to regret doing this. But that's okay. Do it for you guys. We're doing this for you. I hope you appreciate us. And yeah, if you don't, I'm sorry. Probably shouldn't use this brush. We're going to do it anyway. Thank you. I'm just going to get
Oh my gosh, I've got so much to do.
Same.
What is it? Where's it go?
Same.
Alright.
This is
Nah, let's just do it in our hair.
No! I only just washed my hair.
Look, close your eyes.
No! Why are you
No,
like
yeah.
this?
Alright.
Okay, no, 10.
Now we gotta do the other side.
Hang on. 10.
How much time we got?
1.5 minutes.
Close your eyes.
No!
Oh my goodness. Alright,
We're gonna change
time to switch
brushes.
colours and brushes in it.
It's for the detail, you know? You gotta get that detail. Yeah. Hang on.
How much? 1 minute. Alright.
This is where the detail comes in and the technique. You know?
On your lips.
No, that's not happening.
Yeah.
No.
Fine.
Turn.
Right on the nose. I can't see with your number.
I felt that go up my nose.
Oh well.
Okay.
Bit of paint. Didn't hurt anyway.
Starting.
Oh, guys, this is going to come together.
Actually, we need to go back to this colour. Oh, we've turned a different shade. I think there's still a bit of black in that.
On your eyes. And the other one. Alright.
See, I'm nice enough not to go on your eye.
Down that layer. Hang on. There. Yeah, oh no!
Hang on. Final touch.
Alright, fine. Final touch. Boom. Yeah. I reckon I did an awesome job.
What do you think? Is that similar? I know it's not the same colour, but well, it technically looks like this is what I was drawing.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, I didn't get as much detail, but I think it looks pretty similar. I don't know. What do you guys think?
That's not bad.
I think that's not bad.
Alright.
Oh my gosh, what am I?
You're a lion.
Is that a lion or a tiger? Carol Baskets, am I right?
Hey.
Oh my goodness, that's not bad. I'm pretty impressed.
I'm stitching hairs, but
I'm kind of mad that you put stuff on my eyes. But he's a pretty butterfly and I'm a ferocious tiger. And that's all we have for you. Leave a comment in the chat box about who won, Vikings or Samurais. Definitely Vikings. Because I mean, like, look at him. Isn't he cute? Little butterfly. Anyway, that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed. Subscribe, like this because it supports my channel, all of that nonsense. And we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.
G'day Lifegate Youth. Today we have a special episode because we are doing a hot seat on purpose. And I have a very special guest with me in the studio to talk about purpose. So let's get hot. All right, Jess, welcome to the hot seat. How's the temperature?
It's quite warm in here.
Quite warm, yeah. It is quite warm in here in the studio.
Because I just arrived.
Yeah, I'm not going to comment
Sorry.
on that. So today we have a hot seat on purpose. So I've asked Jess to kind of share a little bit about purpose, about the journey that she's been on.
Don't know what you're talking about. Totally just arrived.
So let's talk about it. So what was it like before finding your purpose? What did it feel like? What was your life kind of like before then?
Yeah, well, I think this year has definitely been what has kind of catapulted me more into my purpose. I can't say I definitely know what my purpose is just yet. I haven't actually gotten like I know exactly what I'm doing. This is it. This is what I'm doing for the rest of my life. But I do know for sure that this year I've taken a step in the right direction and I'm going towards it. I'm moving towards it now. But certainly before, well, for those who don't know, I'm actually at Hillsong College. I'm at Bible College and I'm studying ministry and worship music. So that was a huge different change for me this year. Last year I was working full-time. I'd been working full-time for 2 years. I did a uni degree in entertainment management, finished that. So for a number of years I kind of thought I was going the right way, but then something, especially last year, just started to change in my heart that I wasn't content and I wasn't happy. I was actually quite miserable all the time. I really didn't enjoy what I was doing. I would feel tired from the moment that I woke up, and all day I'd be going to work to sit in an office for 8 hours and I just could think of nothing worse. My mind was always sort of in a million different places at once. I lived longing for the weekend and wanting to do more. I just felt like I was, I had no self-worth. I thought, what in the world am I on this world to do? There's got to be more to life than this. So yeah, just certainly every day was a struggle, and I just really wanted to do more. I just wanted to leave a mark. I think it's probably something that happens as you get older. You just kind of go, why am I here? And I want to do something meaningful before my time comes and I'm not here anymore.
Yeah, definitely.
And you kind of almost do start to feel, I mean, we're only in our mid-20s, but you kind of start to feel, hey, the clock's ticking. Like, what am I doing? I need to figure something out.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. And I think that's a great question. Like, is there more to life than this? Because surely, like, sometimes, especially when we're dissatisfied, like, we don't want that to be all it is. Like, there's got to be some greater purpose to our life than going to school, finding a partner, eating a lot of food, dying.
Yeah, exactly.
The end.
I think the big changing moment for me in particular was actually after going to India. And I came back. I didn't actually want to go to India, as a lot of people know. I was like terrified. So I didn't want to go, but what happened when I came back was I got back into normal life. I went back to work, and it was actually day one back at work, and it was I had a meeting first up, and I was sitting in this room. We were talking about, okay, we've got to make this much money. How are we going to do that? And I just remember sitting in there and really just going, there's got to be more to life than this. I've just spent 2 weeks in India sharing the gospel, sharing the love of Jesus, getting to worship with people, getting to lead worship. And for 2 weeks, I had never felt so much more fulfilled and like I was doing something right.
Yeah.
And then to come back to Australia and get back into life. And I just went, no, this isn't it. And it was really this stirring in my heart that I was like, okay, I'm really not doing something right here. I need to change things.
Yeah, definitely. It's interesting, that kind of aha moment that you kind of have. And even for me, when I was younger, one of my youth pastors said, oh, you'd make a really great youth pastor. And when I was in high school, I was like, I don't want to be like you. Like, I want to do something with my life, or maybe I'll have it as like a backup option. And it just didn't make sense for me to do that. Then suddenly something shifted, and suddenly I understood, maybe this is my purpose.
Yeah.
But before that, I couldn't do the thing until that click or that change had kind of happened.
Yeah, exactly.
And I'm sure it's the same for you. Like, if someone said like, oh, you should be a worship leader or something, you're probably like, oh yeah, like it's an all right thing to do on a Sunday, but probably didn't go beyond that train of thought maybe for you.
Yeah, well, I think that is actually a really good point that you bring up. That's so important, that I know it can be really awkward a lot of the time to take compliments. When someone says, hey, you're really good at that, you kind of go, oh, stop it. No, I'm not. Oh.
Yeah.
But there's actually a real power in encouragement. And a lot of people have been encouraging me over my worship leading over the last few years. And sure, I started off kind of going, oh, thanks. Oh, there's nothing. Oh, it's like oh, okay, I'm still learning, you know. And I kind of would dismiss it until I kind of started to go, hold on, I think there's something in this. You know what? A lot of people do compliment my singing. I do have a voice, and actually I do have a really good voice, and that's okay to own that, because it's a gift that God's given me. It's a gifting and it's a talent that, I need to acknowledge, and I go, thank you, Jesus, and I'm going to use this. But so many people would encourage me around that. And funnily enough, I can recount a few times where people have mentioned, even just in passing comment, hey, have you considered Hillsong College? And I'm like, oh yeah, no.
Yeah.
So many times they just completely dismissed it. And I was like, oh no, I'm working full time now, or oh no, I'm getting a full time job, and that's life for me now. Until I think if people are encouraging you in something, latch onto that, because there very well could be something in that towards your purpose. They'll actually help you to realize, hey, I'm good at this.
Yeah, and it's one of those things you don't know till you try it, kind of thing.
Exactly.
Like, people could be like, oh, you're a really good public speaker, or oh, you're really creative or whatever, but you kind of can't figure out what is my purpose until you try some things and go, actually, that's definitely not it. Yeah. And I know for me, like, as we said, we don't even have our purpose fully figured out. And the analogy that I love is that our purpose is kind of like a funnel. It's kind of like we get the kind of big idea, and as we get older, it kind of gets narrower and narrower and more specific.
Yeah.
And actually our purpose doesn't change, but what it looks like changes.
Yeah.
So for example, my purpose could be to be a great teacher. Now that doesn't mean that I go into high school and teach history. There's many different ways that I could teach someone. But that changes as you get older.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe as you get older, maybe it looks like being a coach or being something like that.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
Even this year, a few people have been saying, like at college ring,
Yeah.
hey, you would actually make a really good teacher.
Mm.
And I keep laughing it off because I'm like, I can do you kids on a Friday afternoon, but
Yeah.
I could not be a teacher. But again, it's those kind of, okay, well, maybe some people are trying to speak to me.
Yeah.
Maybe it's an idea and I'll,
Yeah.
into it. But
I always wonder what
I really
those
hope not.
what those older mentors in our lives, and I see it so much, like they must just sit back sometimes and watch our lives unfold and go like, oh, good on them. Like I told them that 5 years ago and now they're finally doing it. And even for me, I remember encouraging someone and then, for a couple of years them going, oh yeah, whatever, maybe. And then now they're doing the thing that I knew that they could be doing. And so it's kind of funny. It must be funny for them to watch and go like, I told you that 5 years ago, but I'm glad you're finally here.
It's almost like when you see people end up married together.
Yeah.
Like I have friends from high school and I remember all throughout high school I kept saying, Emily, you and Ryan, I think you're going to get married. And they were like, oh, no, we're just friends. They're now married. Today's their 1 year anniversary. Happy anniversary, Em and Ryan.
Yeah.
But it's funny because I think people external to us, like God will use people around us. He will actually use them to pick out things that we don't see in ourselves because we're riddled with insecurity and doubt and fear. And we go, no, I've got no hope in that. And sometimes we're just looking over here when someone actually just needs to kind of grab our attention and call us over there. So yeah. Definitely.
And so I guess as we're talking about purpose and we're going to be unpacking purpose in different areas of our life throughout this term, how do we know whether we found our purpose or not? What does that feel like? What does that look like? What are some of the signs or signposts of that?
I'd love to say that once it's happened, you just get this beaming light and you just get this kind of, it's like the light bulb going off and it's not. It's unfortunately not. Actually wrote some things down for this one because it is quite tricky. But thankfully, I kind of almost had a light bulb moment, but it was a little one that kind of guided me into the next spot. So as I was saying last year, I was really struggling with purpose and what I was doing. And there were a lot of nights that I was crying, praying, like, miserable God, what are you doing? I need something more than this. And it was this one night in particular, I'd had a really hard day at work. It was probably like the worst day I'd ever had. And I'm sitting there in bed, lying there crying, and God, I need something more. Like, I really don't know what I'm doing. What is it that you want me to do? And he kind of said, all right, Jess, well, 2020. Imagine you've got a blank page, blank canvas. You're not tied down to anyone. You're not tied down to anything. You're not tied down to any place. You can do whatever. What would you do? And it was like he answered it for me. He said, you'll go to Hillsong College and you'll study worship. And I was like, oh, okay. And I heard it so clearly. It's moments like those that when you have a thought that it hadn't been something I'd considered.
Yeah.
It hadn't been something that I'd really thought about. And then it just pops in. It's a thought that I'm like, that's a thought that's not quite my own. But I knew it wasn't the enemy because I knew that the enemy wouldn't tell me to go to Hillsong College and to learn more about Jesus and to learn more about who I am and who I am in Christ and to try and fulfill my purpose and, exalt the kingdom and push the kingdom forward. So I knew that it was a voice from God. And I think sometimes what we kind of need to look through is actually look at what we're most afraid of. And I think when we start to find the things that we're scared of, we find the spirit of fear. And the spirit of fear is something that the enemy will totally use to keep us back from stepping into purpose. When I kind of went, oh, okay, Hillsong College, at first I was like, cool, oh my gosh, like that's really cool. And then I started to think about all the things that were going to happen between that moment of realization and actually starting. I was like, hold on, it means I have to leave my job. It means I have to have a conversation about leaving. It means I have to leave behind a lot of friends. It means I have to step into something that is so unknown and meet new people. And what if I'm not cut out for this? What if I am not as much of a Christian as I think? What if I don't know enough about the Bible? What if I don't? And all these questions started to think. And I realized, there it is, the spirit of fear. And I went, okay, the enemy's trying to stop me from pursuing this. Maybe they know something more that I don't. I mean, the enemy doesn't know our future, but he just wants to hold us back from it, from stepping in and becoming more. So I think you know that you found your purpose when you just get this really overwhelming sense of peace. I remember when I started to tell people, hey, I'm considering Hillsong College, and it went from I'm considering it, I'm thinking about it, to, hey, I'm doing this. I just got sick of saying I'm considering it, and I just said, hey, this is actually what I'm doing. And when I started to say that and actually sort of declare it over my life, hey, this is what I'm going to do, I just felt really like, yes, this is what I'm going to do. And I kept telling everyone, I'm like, I've never been so sure of something in my life. And, my good old grandfather would be like, so Jess, like, what do you get out of this? Like, what are you getting from this? Where's it going to take you? What are you going to do after? And for the first time, I just went, I have no idea. I haven't got a clue. I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing, why I'm going here, but I just know that this is what I'm meant to do. It feels like one door has opened. It was the only door that was in front of me. I've walked through that, and then on the other side of that door is a million other doors, and on the other side of those doors are other doors. So we're never going to know, I still don't know what exactly my purpose is. We've sort of said that, but I know that I'm in the right direction. Yeah. I know that I'm fulfilling God's calling. I know that I'm preaching more about Jesus. I'm learning more about Jesus, and that's only going to bring about good in my life. I'm doing music, which I'm super passionate about. I've basically combined all the passions in my life into one. So I don't have any doubt now that there's not something quite right here. So you sort of do just get that feeling. God just reassures you with his peace that
it's almost like a shift in focus as well. Like, those rom-com movies where, they're across the edge of the dance floor, they lock eyes, the music slows down, the lights dim kind of thing. It's almost like that, right? Because when I come up with a million ideas every day, like, oh, this is the best idea, I'm going to do this, all this, and it never happens, right? Or Christy even asks me, like, what do you want for dinner? And I'll say this, and then 2 minutes later I'll say, oh, actually, can we have this instead? Like, I can be really back and forth. But when it's something that I feel like God wants me to do, it's almost like my focus is so there, like it can't possibly be for me, because otherwise I'd give up on it tomorrow.
Yeah, exactly. And you don't feel that unmotivatedness. I've never been able to be like, oh, it's 6 a.m. It's time to get up and do my devotion, and then I have to leave for college at this time, or I've never been so diligent about something. And so I know that it's just something that I want to do, but God's given me that motivation, the energy to do it as well.
Definitely. And so I guess just to wrap up, for these guys who are going, I'm trying to figure out what my purpose is. What is my life about? What encouragement would you give them?
Look, there's a few. But firstly, pray about it. And pray continuously. I think it's in 1 Thessalonians 15 something, 1 Thessalonians 5:17. It says pray without ceasing. And I think that's so true. I didn't just pray about this once and then God went, oh, here you go. I prayed about it consistently for almost a year, going, God, show me more, show me more. Yeah. So keep praying, and God will show you more when he's ready, because his timing is perfect. If he told me a year ago this is what I was going to do, I would have brushed it aside. I wasn't in the right place to actually accept it and actually go, yeah, okay, let's do that. It wasn't as bad for me at work, so I would have been happier being at work and going, oh no, I'm kind of okay, like I'm happy doing what I'm doing. You need to realize that you are unique. You have a unique gifting. You are special. You are God anointed. You are God created. He created you with his purpose in mind. And you do have a plan on this earth. You might not know it yet, but you do have a reason for being here. And like I said, God's timing is perfect. So trust in that. And, you know, I'm 24 now. So it's taken me a number of years. I finished high school. I did a university degree. I worked full time for 2 years. And it's only now that I'm actually going, oh, okay, maybe you are young and you do have time. Don't quit showing up to things. Don't quit going to school or studying, or don't just get lazy. Don't stop coming to youth group. Just keep showing up to things where opportunity could arise. I certainly felt a lot of times I just didn't want to do it anymore. I just was like, maybe I'll just take a sick day, or I just want to stay at home. But God will use the people that are around you to keep encouraging you. So keep coming to church, keep coming to youth group. Don't quit showing up. But yeah, just remember that God does have something in store for you. Jeremiah 29:11 says, for I know the plans I have for you, are plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you a hope and a future. And that is like my life Bible verse. I have stuck to that. And I'm now saying, okay, he does have a plan for my life. I'm still figuring it out, but stay steadfast in your faith in him. Yeah. Trust him. Pray without ceasing.
Yeah, definitely. And just to add to that, like, ask your friends, ask your leaders around you, like, hey, what do you see as some of my strengths? And accept the compliment. Yeah, accept the compliment. And when it comes to our purpose, God's not going to be like, here it is, here's the plan for your life, all of it. It's just going to be like, hey, this is the next step to take.
Yeah.
Hey, this is the next step to take. And just keep asking, what is my next step now?
Yeah. Be obedient. Say, yes, okay, God, I'm going to take that step. What's next? Okay, God, show me what's next.
Yeah.
Just keep,
That's it. Awesome. All right, well, that's the hot seat on purpose. Thanks, Jess.
It's very warming.
Thanks, guys. Awesome to be sharing with you, and looking forward to seeing you soon.
We miss you. Bye.
How great was that? Thank you so much, Andrew and Jess, for sharing around what it looks like to have and live with purpose in our lives. We just want to encourage you to continue to think about how you can find your purpose, and throughout this term we're going to continue to talk about purpose, and we can't wait to discuss that with you and to journey with you through that. I'd love to just pray for us as we finish, and then we're going to head to Zoom. Thank you, God, so much for the purpose that you give each one of us, for the way that you have designed and created us uniquely. I pray that as we journey through finding and discovering what living with purpose looks like, I pray that you would help us to just see your purpose for our life, that you would help us to understand, to grow, and to also journey and encourage each other along the way as well. So I just want to thank you for who you are. Thank you for this night together. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. Head to Zoom straight after this. We are so keen to see you. Their link will be in the chat box, so make sure you click on that and get connected. We cannot wait to see you there. See you soon.